How's it going?
Hey, it's going good. How's it going with you?
Going pretty good.
Good. Yeah, I got it. We're live, Dave.
Okay.
Figured I better get on here before anybody else did. We'll see what happens. We'll see how long we're on, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't know.
Well,
Well, that drone I ordered turned out to be a scam because I spent the morning talking with eBay and PayPal, and I got a report back this afternoon that says they're refunding my money and canceled the order. And
turn him in.
yeah, so what did I do? I showed them. I went out and bought another one.
Ah. It's what money's for. You can't take it with you.
Well, the thing of it is that I really can't afford it, but it's just like it's one of the few enjoyments that I have in life is the electronics. You know, I always have been into the electronics. AZ, how you doing? Drone shots.
AZ, drone shots.
Yep.
What's up?
The
Yeah, I can't afford much, obviously, but I pick up a few toys here and there.
and here comes David. Hey, David.
You got 20 minutes till Betty Black time. Hi, David.
Well, he might even stretch it a little bit. He's got to see how he feels.
Hi, Drone Shots. Hi, AZ Drone. So, anybody heard anything from Roger and Hugh?
Yes, I spoke with Roger this afternoon. It went well. However, unbeknownst, I can't figure out why, but he's got to do a Zoom meeting with the guy this next week. But we're not. It's hush hush. We're not supposed to talk about it because the guy might be watching. You know.
Well, I don't know. I don't know the system.
Yeah,
Hi,
but
Alpas.
it went well.
Hi, Corey.
Roger and Hugh. And Hugh is staying over another night so he can snuggle and cuddle with Kim.
So he can play with Kim. Yeah.
Yes. Even though I'm sure Annabelle's at home pining for him. Yep.
She probably hasn't had a cookie since he left.
Yeah. Hey, Repass, how you doing? Yep. So anyway, my order on that Mavic 2, well, I had it canceled because it still has no ship. The guy didn't answer any of my inquiries about it or anything. And so when I called and talked to them at PayPal, they took care of it and they got all canceled. So what did I do now? Don't tell Lynn, she's not here yet. But I went out and ordered another one. But I upgraded to the Mavic 2S. And
does that mean you can fly under the bridge?
Yeah, I'm going through buyer's remorse right now. Yep. And Carpenter Rick's coming in.
Hey, Rick.
What's going on?
Mr.
Hi,
Auto
Rick.
Mechanic, how you doing?
Oh, man.
It's all right. It's all right, Rick. I won't leave tonight. It's okay.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway.
I don't want to be outnumbered here. Today's not auto mechanics. Yesterday was auto mechanics and it sucked. And today's just, trimming flowers.
Almost makes you want to go back to work, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when you wing it day to day, pretty soon you're looking for a little bit of scheduled, whatever,
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Corey, Air 2S.
Yeah, waking up is enough of a schedule for me.
Yeah, I getting to sleep's enough for a schedule to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get to sleep's the problem.
Yeah.
It's no point me going to bed before I feel tired because I will not sleep.
Yeah, it's sub 250 for Canadian laws, unless you go ahead and get the take the test. Roger could probably help you with the test. You know, just the basic test isn't that bad. Plus, when you take the basic test, you can actually, it's an open book test. You can have another computer and look up stuff and go back and forth. And
See, that's not too bad.
and the other thing too is that you just get a couple of friends and you go on Zoom together and boom, you're there. They'll help you answer the questions.
So what'd you get up today, Paul?
Yeah, I got my, the Air 2 that I ordered.
Yeah.
I had it canceled because the guy I think was scamming me.
Oh, geez.
And so PayPal did a research for about, I would say about 2 or 3 hours, and I get notice it has been canceled. Your refund will be sent back to your account within 2 to 3 days. And
Nice.
so I was kind of glad about that. So what did I do? I went out and ordered another one.
Uh-oh.
Now don't tell Lynn. Shh, shh, shh.
Oh,
I ordered the Air 2S.
yeah. Nice.
That's the new one.
Yep. From DJI?
Yep. Well, I didn't order from DJI. I got it on eBay.
Oh, did you? Okay. Well, that's what I was getting at.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of figured Roger would be going on here shortly. Then I seen your email.
Well, I did too, but see, Hugh's still there snuggling and cuddling with Kim. So
Uh-oh.
he
Hey,
didn't
man.
go back tonight. He's still there. So I sent everybody invites. So we'll see what happens. And if
Yeah.
Roger wants to do his stream, that's fine. We'll just all go over, jump on his stream.
Yep. All good here.
Yep.
Whatever works. I'm just, like I said, just cutting flowers.
Yep. Well, as soon as those guys got off tonight, I decided, what the hell, I'm going to go on.
There you go.
Oh,
But it's just, how's the weather been there?
Pouring rain.
Yep. That's what it's been doing here too.
24 hours straight now.
Yeah, as you can see, it's just nasty, nasty, nasty. Although I've got a little bit of a lull right now. I got one storm off to the east, one storm approaching from the southwest. So,
we got 72 and sunny here.
yeah, see, Dave's living in the Sun Belt.
Well, you better share some of that, Dave.
Come and get it. It's all free.
I'm too busy. I drive enough. I don't need to drive that far.
Yeah, no one does.
Well, where's Diane tonight? I thought she was going to join us.
You need to send her a link, Paul.
Well, Rick won't share me with her address. You notice how he's gone quiet over there?
Because she's sitting listening to you.
Okay. Well, hey, how you doing? We're all here. We're glad you're with us.
All's good in this place.
That's good. Is my boy Ricky behaving himself?
No, I give her a hard time all the time. Nobody else gives her a hard time, so I gotta.
Getting all hyper about getting some home baking done.
Oh yeah. I imagine.
That's the flowers he's picking.
Well, Diane, I noticed he's been looking at conveyor ovens where you can put them on the one end and take them off the other. He's gonna go into production mode.
Yep. I got the crock pot beside me right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't think I was trimming roses, did you, David?
not rose bushes.
Hey, it's nearly midnight here. I'm a bit slow on the uptake.
Has nothing to do with that scotch you had earlier.
Absolutely not. I don't drink anymore. I don't
Corey,
drink any less either.
Corey wants to know if anybody has figured out how to remove geofencing from the Mini 2. I don't know of any.
Very carefully.
I haven't heard, Corey. Doesn't mean it isn't possible, but I have not heard.
Not that I've heard of either, but I mean, that doesn't mean much because I haven't done any research on it.
Well, I know a lot of guys were using third-party programs,
Yeah, like the Litchi app and stuff.
the
Sure.
Lychee and stuff like that, but I don't think that you can do that, put that on the newer drones.
I'm not too sure.
Not so sure you can load that up. But if anybody is in the chat knows how to do that, Corey would appreciate that information.
Well, there's pretty much zero information I have that Corey doesn't already know. So
And I'm Jackie Lee.
I don't know.
Corey says custom firmware.
that would make sense. Yes.
But I just don't know if what you can, because I use the Crystal Sky and there you just can't load anything you want on there.
Right.
And I'm thinking that maybe the same thing, the controllers that we have for like the Mavic Mini 2, the Air 2, all of those, you can't do it either. But that somebody must be able to, because I've heard, I remember when guys were doing it on Phantoms left and right.
Yeah, we were doing it all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
I used to be able to turn my lights on and have this thing drop a payload.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, what I'm saying on commercial stuff, it's stuff that's out there, is that the SDK still hasn't been released, but there are some hacks for it.
Yeah, the sub 250 drones that
No Limits hasn't got it yet.
talking about is, I think there's still restrictions for certain flight areas. Even though you don't have to license, I think it
I know.
still doesn't let you fly close to
Yeah.
airports and that kind of thing.
They have sorted out the geofencing a lot since I had my Spark. I remember I went no limits drones because of it, and I couldn't fly anywhere in what's known as the military zone highlands, whereas I could fly up to 400 feet in that zone. And they've changed, they've made it a lot better. And it's the only problem I have is flying near an airfield, which you're not allowed to do anyway. So
Right. Well, Corey, as far as the 400 feet limits over here, you're able to, within 400 feet of a tall building or a tower, you can go up to 400 feet above that tower or building. So that could be hundreds of feet in the air. And I don't know how they would know the difference. It's just that you have to unlock it. I know my Mavics, you have to set the limits. So you could set it for 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet, but you damn well better be authorized to do it.
yeah. I have this discussion a lot because Lindsay says, well, you're not allowed above 400 feet. So why have you got it set? Sorry, 120 meters. So why have you got it set at 300 meters? I said, because if there is an emergency, the only option I want isn't to go down. I may want to go up from
Exactly.
120 meters.
Yeah. And the thing of it is by changing your altitude limits, you realize that it's 400 feet. That's
Yeah.
And, but also that limit is 400 feet above ground level, or if there's a structure within 400 feet, you can go up above it and around it.
You see, well, yeah, we
survey.
have to stay 50 meters away from those structures.
Yeah.
So that gives us as well, that 50-meter circle as well, I suppose. But we don't have that rule. We can't use the structure, but
Oh, you can. Oh, see,
Yeah.
we can.
just got to stay 50 meters away from it.
Okay.
Are you gonna make it, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Corey, just so you guys know, Roger and Hugh did good on their flight test today.
Nice.
Yep.
When you start talking about things like parks and that, pass, then you're into the taking off and landing from their land, because that's all
Yeah.
they can say, and so you hand launch and things like that. And to me, it's just not worth the hassle.
Yeah, well, here you cannot fly inside national parks or whatever. And the gray area was they were flying from outside the park into the park.
Yeah.
And so that led to a lot of discussion among park rangers and flyers. But the general rule too, though, is you're not supposed to mess with wildlife.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
tell the
fly over
wildlife to stop
people.
messing with me then.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, tell them damn birds to knock it off, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Dave's a bit of a wild man, so we can't mess with him.
Oh, that's not true. I'm a pussycat.
Uh-huh.
That's not what the ladies tell us, Dave.
That's right. They said you're a tiger.
Well, it's just like they do me. Treat me like a mushroom, keep me in the dark, feed me nothing but bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Len.
Oh, Dave and Rick. Lenny says hello to us all.
Hope
Hello,
you're feeling better,
Lynn.
Len.
How are you?
Hello,
Hope
Lenny.
You're doing better.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope she's doing better too. I talked to her earlier this afternoon and she was doing a little bit better, but she's still sore, still hurts. I imagine that's gonna go on for a few
no.
days.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how's your hand feeling, Rick? You got motion back and everything? And
Yeah, it's still hurting, but everything's working.
okay. And here you sit without any special cookies. Wow.
Oh, they're only an hour away now.
Oh,
And counting.
You're going to have to wait till they cool down a little bit, Rick.
Oh, I got milk.
he's got milk.
Dunk.
I'll have my milk and cookies before 9 o'clock.
There you go. Now, does that help you sleep, Rick?
Oh yeah, it puts most people in a coma.
Why? I heard that about your cookies, but I didn't want to insinuate that they were strong.
No,
Please
they're
send me some.
meek and mild.
Dave said he needs to get. Dave says he needs to get himself some too.
Dave, do you not live in a place where you can get a prescription?
Yeah, well, I don't get a prescription, but I can get a medical marijuana card. So I can go to a dispensary in town here and Like, I had one, but I let it lapse because if I turn up dirty on tests, the federal government can take all my benefits.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
We
Even
can
though
get
the
it on
state
prescription.
government's cool with it.
Yeah, Corey, basically, yes. Oh, I gotta go over and check something. I was bidding on something.
Oh,
Oh,
we can get it on prescription here in the UK. Been about 18 months now. Can you guess how many prescriptions have been written?
Probably
two.
about 18.
One, and only after the little boy's mother took the NHS to court.
Wow.
Oh man.
They
I
just
was
seem
supposed-
terrified of it.
Well, it's unfortunate. It's not very forward thinking, but
No.
That's the problem
mean-
with our government.
well, it's the problem all over the world. Though there was a bad stigma attached to it for a lot of years, right? So it's going to take some time. What are you buying, Uncle Paul?
Yeah, I'm
Reefer
out.
Madness back in the 50s.
What is that? I can't even. Oh, it's a Crystal Sky. No,
No, it's a
Yeah,
smart control.
Smart controller. I'm
I
trying to
thought
look at
that
it.
was a pretty good price. It's got 4 minutes left. Let's see who the top bidder is. TA. HO. But see, I was top bidder for a long time. See, I was hanging in there. I put my bid high and it kept coming back to me, but I'm
Well-
outbid now.
You may as well stay out if you're outbid.
Well, I got 4 minutes. I could bump it up. Or I could snipe it at the end, but I really, do I really need it? No. Do I really want it? Yes.
Hi,
Nah.
Phantom Hodges. Exactly, Len.
What
I
Lynn
found
say?
Hodges.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah, but does he want it, Lynn?
Lynn says you should behave.
Lynn says I should buy it?
Lynn says you should behave, Uncle Paul.
Oh. 3 minutes and 6 seconds.
I think she means no. Lynn's put a little no up there.
Well, Lynn, should I try and snipe it real fast? Because Roger told me to.
Brother hadn't been home all day.
Yeah, but he still told me because I told him.
What was it, telepathy?
Yeah. I can hear him in my mind, you know?
Yeah. You can
Right, Lenny?
hear something in your mind.
Oh, it's a stronger no this time.
Well, Lenny, but I could just real quick.
Isn't that Mia barking? Doesn't she need to go out, Paul?
Paul saying no.
Hey, I got to keep in Lenny's good books here.
I'm
Yeah.
saying no.
Yeah, but
She's now saying, quit trying to blame Roger.
there's I got 1 minute 26 seconds. I could hit it one more time and see if I get it. Because the regular price on them is 800 and
50.
649 on the DJI website.
yeah, but they don't have any. When I pull it up, it says out of stock.
Hi, Bill. Cracking video I watched earlier.
It's because Lenny called them and told them about you.
Yeah. 650. How's that sound? And I'll wait and I'll do it like at the 10-second mark.
Hi, Rojo.
Hey,
It's just saying no
Rojo.
as well.
Rojo saying no?
Yeah.
Why?
It'll go to you, Rojo.
He said he's got enough to haul back now. Oh, I've been outbid.
Not the way.
Who got it? Let me see. One wheel drone got it.
That's the seller.
Oh, let me see. 44 bids.
Before bids.
GE got it. Let's see if GE's been in here all along. No, I think GE sniped it.
Well, you can't win every time.
I think you best hide for a day or two, Paul.
Why? My little honey giving me a hard time or what?
Just a bit.
Oh, she knows better.
Right. Bill wants to know how Roger and Hugh got on.
Oh, look at all those emojis she's got up there. Wow. Lynn's happy I didn't win. Hugh and Roger did just fine on their test today, and they just got to finish it off this week. They've got to go to a Zoom meeting, and then they'll be done. They passed their flight test with flying colors, I guess.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Yep.
No pun intended.
I wonder if I should go over there and look for another one to bid on. What do you think,
That-
Lenny?
Oh,
Hi, Gary.
Robert says, just say no, Paul.
Nancy Reagan's dead.
What?
Nancy Reagan's dead.
Is this old news or new news?
Oh, she's the one that started with the just say no to drugs. Just say no.
Oh, okay. Because I thought she died quite a while ago.
I was going to say, yeah.
She did.
Okay.
She also started that just say no quite a while ago.
I thought maybe you rolled over on some newspapers from the year 2001 or something.
No, I just thought you'd be up on just saying no
Ah.
by now.
Gary, Brand Ariels, how you doing? Yep. If any of you people that I sent invites to want to join, please do so.
Was DJI making room for a new smart controller?
Well, that's what the talk on the street is that you don't want to buy one because they're going to come out with a new one, but nobody really knows. You know, DJI just does what they want to do when they want to do it, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just October 3rd.
Yeah, it's that time of year, Dave. You're right.
Oh, they'll have
We
something
got-
out for Christmas, no doubt.
Yeah, yeah. That seems to be the way it goes every year.
Yeah. Hang on a minute, I gotta close some grapes. It's getting dark. And if I sit here with these lights on, people are looking in at me.
Not getting dark by the bridges.
So Dave, how's the wife doing?
She's she must be getting a bit better. She was insulting my jokes today.
Yeah. Well, that's good to hear, David.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, maybe it's a case that she's not getting better. She might be just getting tired of your jokes.
Well, there is that. But they're so good.
That means pretty soon Desmond will be back on the road.
We're planning Thursday night.
Nice.
Wow, that's great.
Hi, Chris.
I had to throw some nuts out to my little squirrely buddies. They depend on me.
Agreed, Neil. Agreed.
So David, the weather's been bad over there?
It's either wet or it's windy.
It's wet and windy.
Now, what kind of wind are you comfortable flying in, Dave?
It's not me. Remember, I usually have a co-pilot along and she gets upset if I...
Oh,
Over land, I'd take it, I'd push the limit, but because I know I can go and find it. But
Right.
over
over water?
water, I'd think twice. But anything over 30, 35.
Yeah, that's about what my limit is too. I mean,
Over
probably,
land, I want to try it with a really strong wind, just to see what it will do against the wind. Maybe it's down. I'll be in some trees with a clearing up, and I can just poke its head up and bring it down quick.
do you think Rick's having milk and cookies?
Not yet.
Oh.
He's thinking about it.
I've been thinking.
Can you
about it for
smell
weeks.
them baking there, Rick?
They're not baking yet.
Now, how long does it take to actually bake them?
That's true, Lynn.
It takes the same
Well,
time as it makes
baking-
a regular cookie.
To bake a regular chocolate chip cookie only takes 10 minutes.
Ah,
But you gotta stir the dough.
so what, you're waiting for it to like marinate or
Yeah, that's what's going on.
and rise? Do you put the little towel over it and put it out there? And
It doesn't
Let it
have
rise.
yeast in it. It's got
I'll
wheat.
pass. I've been 3.5 over water. It
What I
doesn't.
do is like I go out and light a fire in the bush there, and then wait till it's all hot coals, and then I put them on a pan and bury it in the ground, and I come back the next day and they're ready.
what?
Were you born in Hawaii? Or-
Yeah, that's called a pig roast. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about.
No, you got to make the butter first, and then you use the butter to make the cookies.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at there.
that's,
Corey got an actual invite to the official invitation to the 2021 Drone Racing Sport Class Championships.
Ooh, congratulations,
But he
Corey.
can't go because of the borders are still closed.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, Corey, I think you can still fly into the States, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
the snowbirds are.
Yeah, but he hasn't got a big drone to do it. Oh, that's not what you meant. Sorry.
Yeah, and he's got kids to feed. Who's got money to fly?
Yeah, Chris says congratulations there, Corey. Everybody hit that like button if you would, please. I was kind of hoping Roger and Hugh would join us, but don't know. They're probably having too much fun.
Yeah. Very nice day out flying.
Yeah, I asked him if it was nice and he says, oh, it was beautiful up there where they were flying. So that's great.
Yep. Really good.
Yeah, Corey, I don't think you'd want to paddle a canoe all the way around to come to the southern border. Although you probably could canoe right across Lake Huron, land on the beach.
If you can fly, why aren't they letting cars and what have you across? Because you would have thought flying was the worst way to do it.
Well,
You're
just
crowding
because-
everybody in.
It's because they're obstinate. We have trucks going back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
But that's because that's commerce. Well, Corey, did you call your, I don't know what you call him, your representative, is it a PM or something over there? Ask them to help you with the situation. Maybe you can get the government to help you get to that because you're representing.
Oh. That's like the Olympics or something.
Yeah, just the thought of crowding onto an aircraft when I could take my car just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
It's you know.
I mean, they got beanbag toss in the Olympics. Drone flying's a lot harder.
Well, if we could figure out a way to get it done, Corey, we would, but I don't have that kind of connections and.
I'm gonna jump off for a little bit. I'll be back if you guys are still on.
Okay, Cookie.
Leave it, right? That was yeah. I went off to have some lunch this afternoon, your morning, and I come back to find you'd been shut down for 10 minutes.
Yeah, we
Didn't
ended
stay
up
long.
just Dave and I, and we had 9 people in the chat. And we thought, well, everybody else had left. So we did, David said, let's close it down. I said, okay, Dave.
I did. That's true.
Yep. Dave wanted to go take a nap.
I joined Sam's Club and tried to place an order. It wouldn't go through, so
Really?
I called Sam's Club here in town, and we don't have a Costco in town, so Sam's Club's the only game in town. I called them and said, "No, I want to cancel my subscription. Just put the money back on my card the way I paid for it." And they said, "No, you got to come into the store and get it." I said, "I don't drive and I'm disabled." He said, "Hang on a second." He said, "We'll have somebody bring the money out to you." So they brought me $45 in cash.
That's ridiculous.
Well, why
Yeah.
wouldn't they deliver?
Their computers or something, I don't know, they never would answer. They kept hanging up on me.
Wow. You live down there close to headquarters. That's who you should have called, but it's Sunday, so. You know what else I found? When I was dealing today with that bogus order that I made, I would get hung up on and automated to death on eBay's automated and it was
Oh,
just
man.
terrible. You know, the automation, they say, tell us what you want. You tell them what you want. Then they come back on and they say, well, you know, if you go to our website, they
Yeah.
can help you better there. And it was all automated. The next day, do you have anything else you want? I said, no, I want to talk to a representative. Click, hang up. I must have done that about 6 or 8 times. And I
That's
get it
happening.
because everybody is shorthanded. Nobody wants to work. I get it. But still, I'm the consumer.
Bye, I'll pass. Take
That's
care.
right. They'll still take your money.
KR Pass, thanks for coming in. And everybody, if you'd please like to hit that like button, we'd appreciate it.
I think Lynn's feeling better, Paul.
That's my girl, Lenny, always looking out for me, you know? Well, Lenny keeps an eye on me. If I was stepped out in the street and got hit by a speeding truck, she'd say, well, you should know better than to step out in the street in front of a speeding truck. It's not the truck's fault, you know?
Yeah, she's right.
She's right. No sympathy.
There's demarcation, Paul, between
Yeah.
where the trucks can go and where you can go.
Yeah.
No, nobody ever says it when the truck goes off the road. But yeah.
Well, last night I ran out and bought those lottery tickets and it was a no-go, nothing.
Paul, have you ever won on the lottery before?
Nope.
Me
Nope, that's
either.
me. Well, when I went into the party store that has the lottery machine, I said to her, I says, well, how's that lottery thing? I don't know anything about it. She says, well, we've been busy. She says, yeah, everybody comes in here and throws their money away. And they were lined up. They were lined up in there.
I remember when the lottery came to Indiana, they said, the money's gonna go to schools.
Uh-huh.
Never went to any schools.
The interesting thing, I don't know if you have it over there, David, or not. We have online casinos now.
Yeah.
You do it right from your phone
Hi, Stephen.
or your
Good
computer.
morning.
Yep.
No, I don't.
Stevie,
Hi, Capture Life, Stevie. Good to see you.
Hey, Stevie.
yeah, Stevie said, good morning, Dave.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's just, I don't get the whole gambling thing myself.
I don't either.
There's a lot of people that do it.
I mean, I've been to Vegas, but I only went to the nickel slots, $2 at a time. It lasts me
Right.
an hour,
Right.
and you get a free beer.
Stephen Dennis, how's it going? And Capture Life Connections name is Stevie as well. Stephen. Yeah, we're as well as can be expected. The weather hasn't been very cooperative here, and I don't know whether it's going to get any better in the next couple of days or not. We're
Hi,
supposed
Hobby Howie.
to have rain on and off. Hobby Howie, FPV.
We've got rain forecasts for the next 10 days, but I think that's just the default on the weather apps.
Well, Stevie was involved over there on those guys' channel, and they were discussing the price of drones, what they're going to cost. And we don't know, but I would imagine that the low end of any new drones that come out of DJI is going to be around 3,000 plus. And the high end is probably going to be about 6,000 plus, depending upon your options and cameras and all kinds of stuff.
That's a bit much for a Mini 3.
Well, they're talking about the Mavic 3.
Yeah, I know.
Which nobody seems to know, but everybody seems to be educated on it. But
yeah, but the Mavic 3's been rumored since the Mavic came out. The first one came out. Never mind the Mavic 2.
And then they'll say, "Oh yeah, the Mavic 3 is coming." Okay. Oh, Stevie said, "Sorry to hear that, buddy." That's not good, but it is what it is, you know. Well, I just got a notice over on email. It says smart controller sold for $650, but there's more. Here's another link. Lenny. Yeah, I could go over there and take a look. Just look, Lenny. Do you think? Because David said it was all right.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's what Stevie keeps an eye on all the filings and stuff on new drone releases. And he says that there hasn't been any filings yet. And usually that's a couple of months in advance of them actually even talking about it. So I got a feeling maybe nothing till spring, but that's just my opinion.
They probably need a consumer drone for the Christmas market. Although, I'm trying to think when the Mini 2 come out. It was October, wasn't it?
Mini 2 came out. Was it October or was it like April or March?
I don't pay that much attention. I'm just
Stevie would know.
But it's no doubt, Stephen.
No. Lynn says no, but I listened to David and David says yes. So I don't know.
I don't think so. Yes, well, I presume so, but we've got, I mean, there's a raft of drones got to start coming out for the European market and the UK market, because in 15 months, they've got to sort out these markings that are coming out for the various things that are going to be, in place.
What
The
is
C markings and what have you.
Is DJI pretty much king over there like it is over here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
November.
Oh yeah, so it'll be a year Yep, Rojo says. November 2020. So we've had that 11 months. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that that Rick was going to buy mine. But the problem is just the idea of sending it over there, you know how they are. And with the
Mhm.
borders closed, it'd be one thing if he just drove over here and bought it and went back with it, you know, but
That's a long way.
to Tipperary, it's a long way. So Robert, what have you been up to? It's been raining up there too, I take it, Robert? Robert's up there in Wisconsin. Wisconsin, Minnesota area.
Well, I'm going to have to call it a night, Paul.
David, thanks
Bye.
for coming in, my friend.
No problem.
David, have a good evening.
Bye, everybody in the chat. Bye, David. Bye, Paul.
Bye.
And
Okay, we'll see you.
Bye.
see some of you later today from me and tomorrow for you. I
Yes,
hope Roger
yep,
pops in.
later
and
today.
Find out what's going on.
Yep.
But, bye for now.
Okay, David, have a good evening.
And you guys.
Tell the wife we said hello.
Will do.
Okay. Well, I kind of thought maybe Roger might pop in, but he's probably busy. Probably all tuckered out too.
Yeah, he was up early this
Yes,
morning.
he got up early. They had all that long drive and came back, and plus, you know, he would get stressed out.
Yeah, that takes it out of you.
So I'm
Takes it out
glad,
of me.
I'm glad he's getting the rest, David.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he's been worrying about that for quite some time.
Oh, yes.
This began a couple months ago.
Yep. Oh, yeah, because you know when he passed the test, that was a while ago, and it
Yeah.
took this long for him to get a flight review. But I'm glad he's on the downhill slide, getting that all taken care of. Because what I understand, he doesn't have to ever take the flight review again, as long as he stays
That's
current.
good.
Yeah. Well, everybody, it's 7:30. We've been on for about an hour or so now. And unless anybody wants to join us here on the panel, or if you guys got other places to go, we understand. I think that Dave and I are going to call it a night, right, Dave?
Sounds good to me. Short and sweet.
Yep, 7:32. This is Eastern time. So having said that, and no response from anybody that they want to come on the panel, and I know people get tired of listening to my BS, so I think
Yeah.
I think I think we're just going to say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye to everybody in the chat. Have a good evening.
Okay.
We off?
Hang tight there a second. Yeah. Oh, wow. Corey Mano says that somebody's selling a smart controller on Facebook for $500 Canadian. Wow, that's a hell of a buy.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone, take care. Stevie, thanks for coming in. Corey, Steve Dennis, Vine Neil, Rojo, everybody, Lenny especially.
Yeah. Be careful, Lenny.
Lenny's made all kinds of emoji faces on there because Corey told me there's a smart controller.